Alright guys, what's up? I'm back again. I apologize for the previous stream. It's just I got disconnected and then I didn't get reconnected on all the platforms I wanted, so I thought stop the stream and we'll kind of start fresh. So if you guys are just now tuning in, I appreciate you guys tuning in, and if you were tuning in to the previous video, I apologize for the issues. So we're gonna take a refresh and hit restart on that. So anyway, thank you guys so much for tuning into the stream. Again, great wonderful guys, great and wonderful people that you all are. I do appreciate you guys tuning into the stream. Today's stream I will be talking about the recent speculations about Fall Guys could be finally coming to Nintendo Switch, and kind of the history how we got to this point. So before we get going on this video, and if you watched the previous video, here's where you guys can find this stream, this video, replay, live stream on all the platforms. Here's where you guys can find this video on all those platforms. So on Twitter at WillYork_23 and YouTube Will York. You guys can also add me as a friend on the Nintendo Switch. That text logo will guide you on your way to Twitter, YouTube, and also Twitch and Discord. So feel free to add me on Twitch as Texito28 and on Discord RaptorChamp0681. I'm also streaming on Nintendo Switch Fans Pittsburgh and Joplin for the local people. And I'm also on Xbox, PlayStation 4, and Nintendo 3DS. So again, we're talking about speculation for Fall Guys and when it could finally come out on Nintendo Switch and Xbox. But before we get to the speculation of where it is now, let's time travel back to the Nintendo Direct of last year that took place February 17, 2021. This was the second thing announced in the Nintendo Direct right after the Pyra Mythra Smash Bros. Ultimate reveal to be coming as DLC for the game. So I have the video queued up. I will play it through one time. I won't be talking. And then the second time I will talk through about it. So just how awesome and stoked I am. And if you're just now tuning in again on that, you can just ignore this part and just kind of wait. So, but if you're tuning in for the first time, you're going to want to watch it. And again, it's gotten a lot of views on YouTube. And again, it has been delayed, but we could see information on when we could finally get this game. So without much further ado, here is the Nintendo Switch trailer for Fall Guys Ultimate Knockout. Okay, so basically what we're seeing in the trailer, I mean, everything about it is what really made me get into the Fall Guys. One, the fact that it's coming out on the Switch, but also I've heard a lot of great things about it. It was a really popular game in 2020. Of course, I believe this was like the summer game of 2020. Again, everything about it is awesome. I mean, you're taking these little being characters and you're putting them through obstacles. It reminds me of the show Wipeout. If you guys don't know what Wipeout is, it's a game show where contestants go through obstacles in order to clear them and advance to the next round. And that's what you're basically doing here. It's a battle royale, but this basically is. But of course, in 2020, this was released on PlayStation 4 and PC. Was not even yet thinkable about putting this on a Nintendo Switch or Xbox console. So what I did just kind of quell that thirst for the game. What I did to quell that thirst of the game was I actually bought a PlayStation 4 And I also had to get a PlayStation Now membership so that I can be able to play the game. Of course, the game itself is only $20, but the membership was like $65 for a whole year. So I ended up spending a lot of money on the game and also the membership. But here is, wait a second. But here's the good thing about this game coming now on other consoles, is that for the Switch version, you just need to be a member of Nintendo Switch Online, which I already am. I'm already a member of the Nintendo Switch Online, so I'm already happy about that. For Xbox, I imagine you probably have to be a member of Xbox Game Pass to be able to play the game on Xbox. So, and then after the news of Fall Guys coming to Switch, the next day after, we got the information that it was going to come to Xbox as well. And of course, both the trailer and their information said coming out in summer 2021. So that put a lot of hope and a lot of hype and excitement for this. But because we are living in the time of a pandemic, there are certain to be things that were not the best. So basically what we got, well then, right after this was announced, Mediatonic announced that it was purchased by Epic Games, of course, the studios behind Fortnite. So it's going to be interesting to see how it's been really. So a lot of people were thinking how interesting it was going to see how Fall Guys was going to be in the hands of Epic, you know, the team behind Fortnite. And Fortnite gained a lot of popularity. It's still going around. It's still going around. But a couple months after both the acquisition news and the new ports, we got something that we really were not expecting to hear, nor did any of us want to hear. So without much further ado, first step into the bad news that we got. So, and this was the news that Xbox and Switch delay crossplay incoming. And this was in April 2021. It says, hello, Bean fans. Since day one, we've been dreaming and scheming about ways to make Fall Guys as awesome as it possibly can be. There's a bunch of additions and features we've long felt could elevate our beans to the next level. That just haven't been possible. Yet, top of our want list has been crossplay. As you know, Mediatonic recently became part of the Epic Games family. It's what I've mentioned. Something they're thrilled about, and now gives their team access to a whole new host of new tools to enhance the experience of those who are down in the crown. From the Blunderdome vets to the first-time stumblers, no matter where you play. So Xbox updates on Xbox, Switch, and crossplay. With so many new opportunities now in their hands, we've realized that our previously announced Summer 2021 Switch and Xbox release schedule is unfortunately just too soon for us to include all of the tasty new features we're working on. While we want to launch on these platforms as quickly as possible, we believe the Switch and Xbox releases are really going to be worth waiting for. So that's the main reason why they've delayed the Switch release and Xbox release. They want to make both these versions the best that they can be. The best they can be for fans of both Switch and Xbox. The best that they can be. You know what they always need? And one of the big things that's been coming along with video game development is how much time is allotted into developing the game and releasing the game. I mean, you take your time. Developers are now realizing that to make the best game that they can make, they got to take their time on it. They can't rush through it. For example, Cyberpunk 2077. That game got rushed really big, and it did not end up with really good reviews. It ended up with bad reviews. So, you know what they say, a rushed game is a bad game. So, and that's what what the Fall Guys developers are trying to do. They're trying to avoid the rush because they want fans to experience the full experience of the games on Switch and Xbox. So, and so we're super grateful for your patience. This delay gives our team some time to add features like crossplay. So, that's the main reason why the game's been delayed. It's crossplay. So, of course, we have to be as much patient as we possibly can. So when we add new platforms, players will be able to stumble in harmony with their pals regardless of their platform of choice. So, best thing to do but during the time is wait it out and see where we're going with it. We want to make this the best that we can make it, not for ourselves, but for you guys, the players. For the players on PlayStation 4, on Xbox, PC, mobile, everything like that. Make it the best that it can absolutely be so that we can all stumble in harmony. Yep. And I just took that out of quote, stumble in harmony. So it'd be really cool. You can go play Fall Guys with your friends if you got a friend who's playing on PC and another friend who's playing on PlayStation, but also another guy who brings his Nintendo Switch and plays. Yeah. I mean, again, stumbling in harmony, because when it comes to such thing as ports, there's no such thing as exclusives. No. There's no such thing as exclusives. So, and again, this was in April 20th, 2021. So this was 2+ months after. This was 2 months after the announcements. So people had to wait for a while and wait and wait and wait. And then there was a lot of speculation that happened in the later half of 2021 that Season 6 will get there was a lot of speculation that Season 6 will have Fall Guys for Switch and Xbox. However, guys, give me just a moment. Let me exit out of one. Maybe one can load up a little more better. I really like what they've done with the website, too. That's pretty cool. See all the different Fall Guy costumes. So, guys, just kind of give me a little bit of a second. It's working on it. Anyway, I was going to read to you the article that really, I'd say it put a lot of certain fans in despair. I mean, it did put me in a little despair for a little bit, but you kind of think about it and know, like, it's going to be okay. They're doing the absolute best that they can get. They can be doing the absolute best because they want to make it the best for the fans, regardless of the platform. I mean, if that statement back in April didn't give you any hope, then, I mean, if it didn't, then I don't know what to say. So, yeah, it's still working on loading. I might have to refresh the page. So kind of give me just a little bit of a second. Give me a little bit. And okay. So we're going to go past the news of the Season 6 Party Spectacular. Wait for that article to load up. All right, so this article is all about Season 6. Right here. This is where they address it. So it says, we know everyone's excited for Fall Guy coming to Nintendo Switch and Xbox with good reason. There's been a lot of speculation on social media connecting these new console releases to the Season 6 launch, and we want to clarify that that's not the case. So they're saying there's been speculation about the game coming to Switch and Xbox. That's not the case. So no one's left confused looking for the games on the platform. Thank you for being patient. This is not the first time they told us that. This is not the first time they told us to be patient. They told us that in the April update. And it's one of our top priorities in active development, and we can't wait to share more details with you in 2022. And of course, it left a bad taste in a lot of people's mouths. But then again, the reason for the delay is crossplay. But if you want to port a game to Switch, if you want to really put a game on another console, you got to make it the best you can be so that people can enjoy it. A rushed game is not a good game. Cyberpunk 2077 is a good example of a rushed game. And like I've mentioned, they rushed through it a lot throughout that year, and it ended up with a lot of bugs, a lot of glitches, everybody's learning from that. Even CD Projekt Red, they're learning a lot from this too. So, so we are now in 2022, and of course, this article was out on the last day of November, November 30th. So, over 6 months since that update. So we got another one in 2021. But now we're in 2022, and it's been over 2 months. It's been almost 3 months since we last heard anything. Until we go to last week. We click on this tweet. And this tweet is a very cryptic tweet. I have mentioned this in my video game news video, which you can get to the link on my Twitter. And it's also up on my YouTube channel as well. But these 3 emojis, the play button, and the eyes. It says right pointing triangle, cross mark. Oh, look at that. The big hint right there. Cross mark. And then we have the emojis were very cryptic. Again, this was last Thursday, the 17th, on the 1-year anniversary. This is the 1-year anniversary of the Switch announcement trailer, or the Switch announcement. Cross play coming soon. And if you look on the Fall Guys Twitter, the eyes emoji coming to Nintendo Switch and Xbox. That just kind of lifts your hopes up a little. Crossplay coming soon to Nintendo Switch and Xbox. So that sparked a lot of hope for people, for fans really wanting the game on Switch and Xbox. They've been really hopeful for this. I've been really hopeful for this. I got excited. I got pumped for this. And then a fan on the high-low says, crossplay? Official Fall Guys Twitter says, maybe check back here next week. And we are in next week since they announced that. So, and this tweet had gotten a lot of speculation stuff on crossplay. It says, from Froggy the Name, this tweet here means crossplay. The eyes mean soon. Analyzing your tweets several months back, you always seem to use the emoji eyes as a way to say coming soon. This means crossplay may be coming soon. Can't wait. Keep it up. And a lot of people are hopeful and excited about Fall Guys. Could be finally coming on Switch and Xbox. And if that's not all, we're going to look at their profile. Of course, they really haven't changed their profile pic since December. They really haven't. So they were forced to change it, but all they did was just add eyes in the nose. So kind of look through the Fall Guys Twitter page. Very spicy tweets. Out now on Steam and PlayStation 4. Coming to Nintendo Switch and Xbox. And of course developed by Mediatonic. And then go through their profile. They released this tweet a couple hours ago. And it's a big thread about all the updates coming tomorrow for their mid-season update, which is the season 6.5. And of course, season 6 is a festival theme. It's a carnival theme. Or like circus. So we kind of go through, we see the thread, everything they announce, all the stuff. However, Ramdot on Twitter, at Ramdot says, so no crossplay. I was hoping for it. They responded, says crossplay isn't a bug, this is just the bugs. I don't think you'll be disappointed. And then, so interesting on that. And then Cheesy Blend on Twitter also responds, so the mid-season update is just bug fixes. Fall Guys Twitter says, also something that rhymes with Smoshmay. Is that cryptic or what? That's very, very cryptic. People are finally excited about, possibility we could get it tomorrow. We could. But again, these are bug fixes. These are bug fixes coming to the game. But we could get more information tomorrow on when we could get I just now see this response. Haha, but is Smoshmade going live tomorrow? Fall Guys says something that rhymes with chess. Crossplay? Why does that rhyme with chess? Something that rhymes with chess. Ness, Bess. Ness? I don't know. Something that rhymes with chess. Togetherness, maybe. I don't know. I'm just being a little silly on here. Just being a little silly. But they're dropping really big cryptic tweets about the game. About finally coming to Switch and Xbox. I am totally hyped for this. Really, really hyped. And of course, whenever Fall Guys does come out on Switch, I will actually try to stream it for you guys on the channel. And a lot of people are saying, it's a dead game and all that. That's okay. You guys can say that all you want. I'll go for the crowns. I'll take your crowns if you don't want them. I'll take the crowns if you don't want them. I'm just saying. So they're supposed to be announcing more. Apparently, some people are saying announcing more stuff tomorrow. So, yeah, just remember to hype responsibly. I'm going to go ahead and actually quote tweet this. Go ahead and tweet that out. So, yeah. There we go. It is officially tweeted out on my Twitter. Again, that is at WillYork_23. Last thing I want to show you guys is the Fall Guys Switch page. So last Thursday was also a big surprise. You go in to search for it on the eShop, and the link did not exist. The link did not exist at all. It had been priorly up and available for it where people can read, the information about the game and stuff. However, it was not existent. It was non-existent until it finally came back on, I believe, Friday. It finally came back. And of course, the Nintendo website got a little bit of a revamp as well. It got a little bit of a revamp. You got the new My Nintendo store available. A lot of big stuff. But then now you can finally go and search for Fall Guys. And of course, it's still confirmed for Switch and all. And it says releasing in 2022. Of course. But notice, there's no you can't click on that yet. But you probably could. Of course, rated E, in-game purchases, users interact. And then the Fall Guys information. Fall Guys Ultimate Knockout Flame of Hordes. I say Hordes, Hordes. And contestants together online in a wild dash through round after round of escalating chaos until one victor remains. Battle bizarre obstacles, shove through unruly competitors, and overcome the unbending laws of physics as you stumble toward greatness. Leave your dignity at the door and prepare for hilarious failure in your quest to claim the crown. And of course, it has been given the ESRB rating and the supported play modes, which that's a new feature that was not on there as well. TV mode, tabletop, and handheld. Release date 2022. One single system online. Online 1 to 60 players. A multiplayer party game. Published by Epic Games, who owns Mediatonic. ESRB rated E for everyone. And handheld mode. Supported modes are handheld, TV, and tabletop and TV. Of course, copyright 2019, Mediatonic, all rights reserved. So the old link disappeared and this came out with a new one. So we'll have to see what comes along for this. Hopefully tomorrow we'll get more information about it. We'll get more information about Fall Guys possibly coming to Switch. I'd say either a shadow drop tomorrow, or I did see a recent video on YouTube that has speculation that Fall Guys for Switch could come at the end of Season 6, which a lot of speculation is it could be by the end of April, which means Season 7 could release in May 3rd, which I'd be happy about. That's my birthday. So, a lot of speculation here and there about Fall Guys on the Switch. It's one that I'm really hyped for, and it's been something I've been keeping in my radar. It's what I've been keeping in the radar for ever since they announced it. I have played a lot of Fall Guys. I have played some Fall Guys on PlayStation 4. I might have to hop back into it in a little bit, but we'll see. We might see. So I'm excited about this game. Could be finally coming to Nintendo Switch. It'd be so great, so awesome to play it, and I have no words. So a lot of hints, a lot of speculation, cryptic tweets, you name it. I think it's finally going to be coming really, really soon. Even if we have to wait just a little bit more, I'd be okay with that, because we finally be getting information about the game. So that's pretty much all I got for you guys today. I know I had some issues with the stream earlier, but made it through this time, so I'm totally stoked about Fall Guys finally coming on the Nintendo Switch. I can't wait to play it. I'll definitely play it here on the channel. I do have a big Fall Guys plush coming into the mail. It'll be available in about 2 weeks. In about 2 weeks, it'll finally come, and I actually didn't have to spend any real money on it. I had a lot of GameStop credits, so of course when that happens, I will unbox it for you guys on the stream as well. So anyway, that's going to do it for me today, guys. I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in and watching. And if you guys wish to check out this video and all of my other videos, feel free to do so on the platforms. On Twitter, which we just saw on my Twitter, at WillYork_23. In YouTube, Will York. You guys can also add me as a friend on the Nintendo Switch with the friend code. That text logo will guide you on your way to Twitter, YouTube, but also Twitch and Discord. So remember, you guys, if you guys wish to know my social channels, just hit that exclamation mark and pick the social that you want to connect. Notice not all of them are connected. The only one that's not is the Facebook, but Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, Discord do have commands regardless of the platforms. Xbox, PlayStation 4, and now the Nintendo 3DS now has a command that you guys can use as well. So real quickly before I go, as many of you Nintendo fans know, next week, March 3rd, Thursday, March 3rd, will be the 5-year anniversary of the Nintendo Switch console's release. So I imagine a lot of people are going to want to celebrate, have big event streams, all of that, all the big stuff coming in for, I believe we're heading into year number 6 of the Nintendo Switch console. So I've been thinking of a way that I could celebrate along with you guys, along with the people for to celebrate the 5th year anniversary of the Switch. And I thought, it's got to be a Switch game. It's got to be like a Switch exclusive or something. So I was trying to think. I first thought about Zelda Breath of the Wild, because that was a day one release on Nintendo Switch. And then I just thought more and more, and I thought, well, let's do something a little bigger than that. And I thought, let's do an amiibo tournament. So what we'll probably do, I'm planning on 2 days of the amiibo tournament. Normally I take 3 different streams. We're going to try 2 this time. We'll do Thursday, March 3rd. We will do qualifying rounds on that day. And then Friday, March 4th, I know it's a day later, but we'll crown the champion and try to do it in one stream. So, qualifying round. So we'll see 32 amiibos try to claim a spot. And then on that Friday, I'll try to go for 5 hours on Switch on. We'll try to go for 5 hours to celebrate the 5-year anniversary and do it all with the Smash Bros. Amiibo tournament to see, excuse me guys, to see who can dethrone Terry here, who's had the title for 2+ months and he's starting to get a little dusty. So we'll see if he can, and he's won the title twice already. He's won the title twice. Wonder if he can make it a third. No other amiibo's done it 3 straight times. I think we almost had it once, and then it's just, you know, almost had it, but then it just couldn't finish. So, but no amiibo has won 3 straight amiibo tournaments. So, anyway, so that's the plans right now. Of course, I'll be back doing other streams throughout the week, but next Thursday and Friday, I'm planning on doing the Smash Bros. Amiibo tournament to celebrate 5 years of Nintendo Switch greatness. So next Thursday will be qualifying round, and next Friday, the 4th, we'll look at trying to crown a champion in Smash Bros. So that's gonna do it for me today, guys. I hope you guys have a great, wonderful afternoon. I will catch you guys on the flip side. Have a good one, guys.